if it's a familiar passage, I'm sure we all can recite it by heart, but it's so hard to do. Ready? All right, let's read together. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. For a moment, I want you to turn to your neighbor. This will be the only time I ask you to turn to your neighbor. Let's say neighbor, neighbor, oh neighbor,
oh neighbor.
I don't know about you.
I don't know about you.
I'm going to trust in the Lord.
I'm going to trust in the Lord.
All right, amen. Have a seat. Amen. I will trust in the Lord. To set the stage for this message, I'm going to talk about a personal story of mine about trust. Back in December 2021, my husband and I went to Jamaica to celebrate his 50th birthday. He told me before he went, he said, I want to do something adventurous. When anybody here that knows me knows I am not an adventurous person. All right. Sister Johnson, I play it safe. I can't swim, so I stay away from large bodies of water. I don't like heights other than being on a plane, so you're not going to catch me bungee jumping or zip lining. Right. But when we got over there, he convinced me to climb the Dunn's River waterfall, which, remember I said waterfall, which is 180 feet high and 600 feet long. I succumbed to peer pressure, y'all. When we got there, I was like, well, sure, we're going to have a life jacket. So we had to go walk down these long steps to the end. I get down there, we didn't have life jackets. We were forming a human chain with strangers, and they said we had to hold hands to make it to the top. So by this point, my legs were shaking uncontrollably. I was scared, and I wanted to go get out. But he said, come on, let's go. So when we got there, the guide, he was there. He's done this a lot of times. He looked at us, and he told us to line up, and he said, my job is to keep you safe and help you to make it to the top. He said, I have experience with these falls, all right. And I do this often. He said, follow my lead, and I'll help you to get to the top. He said, if you see a rock that looks easier to step on than the one I tell you to step on, he said, don't do it. He said, seriously, don't do it your way, because I have experience, and I will keep you safe.
All right, all right.
He said, most importantly, trust me.
Yeah.
He said, I was like, well, I don't know this guy, but one thing I did know, he had experience. Yeah. And then I told my husband, I said, well, we're in this human chain. You get my back, because over the last 7 years, you've proven to me that you have my back. All right. So I trusted him. He followed me. I promise you it's connected to the lesson. So we began to climb. Well, the first part of the journey, it was easy, because, it was the lower steps. I stepped easily. I stopped feeling afraid. But halfway through this climb, it started getting harder. All right. The water began to rush down my face, and I told you I don't like a lot of water. And then the climb got steeper. At one point, y'all, I literally froze, and I said, I can't do this. I screamed. The guy looked at me. He saw my panic, but he kept calm. He reached out his hand, and he said, remember to trust me. I will get you through this. I took his hand and I trusted him. Why? Because he had experience. Then my husband, who I trusted, he said, keep going. Trust the process. Y'all, during this climb, because like I said, it was 180 feet high, they had exit signs along the side after so many feet. For people who got tired and they could exit. They didn't have to do all the whole time. And there was a lot of times, y'all, I said, I'm going to the left, I'm getting to the left, I'm getting out of here. But the guy kept saying, trust me, keep going. Finally, and it took almost about 2 hours, and I was like, you know what, I done had knee surgery, I'm overweight, I can't do this. But I kept going, and I made it to the top. All right. But I didn't make it to the top leaning on my own understanding. It was clouded with doubt. But I leaned to somebody who had experience. So here in chapter 3, Solomon is telling us, you may trust in yourself. He said, trust in the Lord. And I love how he says this because, usually a sentence, I'm an educator too. We start with the who and the what, and then you have the verb in the middle, then you got the predicate, the what and the how. But here he starts with the verb. He said trust. And it's an action word. It means to have confidence in something or someone. And he says, trust in this morning. Come here, Brother Job, and have a seat on the witness stand. Job lost all he had. His wife told him to curse God and die. But Job said, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. And God gave him double for his trouble. Come here, Moses. Moses and the children of Israel were surrounded by Pharaoh's army. And surely they thought they were going to die. But God said, Moses, he gave him a direction. Stretch out the rod, and he parted the Red Sea and let him drive on dry land. Trust in the Lord. Come here, woman with the issue of blood, and take the witness stand. She pushed through the crowd and trusted God and said, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, then I know he's going to make me whole. But if you don't believe them, then you can ask me. I went through a divorce over it's been almost 10 years ago. Was a single parent for a long time. I had more bills than money. Had health scares. Lost my daddy. Had some situations where I should have lost my mind. But look at me now. I think God is a clear directive. It's easy to understand, but also hard for us to do. All right. Because see, we like to modify this text to meet our needs. I know I do too. I'll say trust in God in me, trust in my spouse, trust in my job, trust in my money. But some say, God don't need your help. He said trust in God. Then he tells us the predicate, the how. He says do it with all your heart. You know, when you do something with all your heart, you put your all into it. You know that you in it. You mean it. You were committed to it, right? Then he strategically connects it with the conjunction and, you know, which combines the two sentences. And then he said he trusts in the Lord with all thy heart. This the part. And lean not to your own understanding. See, Solomon knew, like me, that our understanding is clouded with past trauma, past hurts. Because I know, like me, I'll say, well, I can't do that because I know I tried it before and it failed, so I can't do that again. Or I've seen my sister do that. Sister Cotton did that and it didn't work for her, but God telling me to do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna go and exit left and do something else. But that's why, because our understanding is based on our physical side. And God wants us to have our understanding based on our spiritual side.
You better say that.
Trust in Him and lean not to our own understanding. Because every time I lean on me, I fall. We get to those waterfalls in life where it seems like with me, you can't go any further. And we just say we're going to play it safe and exit left. But God is right there like that God was for me. He said, come here, my child. I have experience. I've done this a lots of times. If I did it before, I can do it again. He said, just let me guide you. And then lastly, I'm almost through, y'all. He says, in all thy ways, acknowledge him. And there's that and again. And he shall. It didn't say he might. It didn't say he may. Because if you're leaning on me, I might get busy. I might forget. If it's not in my phone, I forgot about it. But it says he shall direct thy path. See, the God was holding out his hand for me. But if I ignored him and I stayed stuck, I would not have made it to the top. I love these two verses because Solomon is reminding us that we have to act first. Y'all, but to be transparent, like I said, I don't always want to do this. I wanted to go the other way around. I wanted to say, show God, direct my path, then I'll trust you. Maybe I'm in the house by myself. So we're going to show me some first generation. Show me that path. Let me make sure it's not too rocky. Let me make sure I can climb it. Then I'll start walking towards it. But God is saying, no. Trust me. He said, trust me like a blindfold. Somebody put a blindfold on you. You can't see. You got to trust him to lead you. And that's what God is saying. Trust me. Quit worrying about it. You said, no, that's too rocky. I can't do that. I can't do that. God said, I got something so much bigger for you. There are how many places in my life that I would have said, I used to say, I would never do that. I can't do that. And God said, yes, you can. But you got to do what? Trust me. He said, and then to trust me, though, you got to acknowledge God as who he is. We think about it. We serve an awesome God, but do we believe it? Because if he's awesome, we just said that they were saying he can do anything. Yeah. If he can do anything, then why are we scared to follow him?
Yeah.
When he tells us, hey, Sister Tracy, I need you to go right. He said, but God, I got all these plans, all my friends over here to the left. He said, go right. We got to trust him. We got to believe what we're saying. Because he's right there. He said, come in, my child. Let me lead you away. Let me lead you to the top. Growing up in Crockett, Texas, I grew up in Reverend Dennis's grandmother was like a grandma, was like an aunt to us. We called her Aunt Clara. And she's actually our cousin. And I remember Aunt Clara, they used to sing in the choir. And she would sing so hard, she'd be shaking because she believed in what she said. There was one song they used to sing, they said, I would trust in the Lord. I would trust in the Lord. I would trust in the Lord until I die. And back in the day when I was a child, like, why are they singing this song so loud? Why do they have to be singing like this? But baby, when like me, after 44 years, when you don't lean to your own understanding, when you don't try it your way, then when the storms have come, then you truly can say, I'm going to trust in the Lord. The war clouds of night will come rushing down, but I'm going to trust in the Lord. Even when the sun is shining, I'm going to trust in the Lord. Just remember, if you trust God with all your heart, you won't lean to your own understanding. If you don't lean to your own understanding, you will acknowledge God. And if you acknowledge God, he will direct your path. I will trust in the Lord.
God to direct our path. First, show me God, then I'll trust you. Listen, God says trust me. And I know we all going through something. So what we need to do this morning is trust. I mean, some of you got some stuff from the doctor, some of you, the job shaky, family might be shaky. But God gave you this message to say trust in him. You see, it's crazy to lean on your own understanding. You know what? Because we all learn. We all got some crazy in us. So you ought to know better than to lean on the way that you think.
Yeah.
How is that done? How well has it worked out for you so far? How has that done well so far? She said, don't lean on your own understanding. When you lean on something, you want to lean on something or someone that can hold you up. Why you lean? Why you lean? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that word. Listen, there may be someone here today. You don't know Jesus in the pardon of your sins. You need to give your life to Jesus Christ. If that's you, you come on. If that's you, you come on. Maybe someone here today needs prayer. Maybe you're having trouble. You're struggling, trusting in the Lord. This morning is a good morning to put your trust in. That's a good one. Y'all go ahead and sing that. While they're singing it, y'all think about it. If you need prayer, you come.